Hi Drake, this is Coach Smart from ABC Baseball Camps. I'm here to do your hitting eval. So let's get started. I've watched your video a couple times, so let's talk about a couple things. Things that I really like. I love your setup. Really good, nice parallel stance. Good width between your legs, good athletic position to hit in. I love the height of your hands. It gives you the opportunity to make a descending blow on the baseball. It's hard for me to see your grip. It looks like it's a little knuckle setup, which is good. If it's not, we'd like to change that. Get that bat in the fingertips of your hands. Get that bat in away from the palm of your hands. Let's use your fast muscles, not your big muscles, when we hit. Okay. So let's go ahead and run through a swing here. Okay, very good. Foot lands. Again, you're back to where you were when you set up, from the standpoint of being parallel and being square to home plate. Real important factors in being a good hitter. Okay. Great barrel angle. Oh, baby. Been waiting all day for one of these. Okay. A little, obviously a little bit out in front where you want to be, but Drake, you're an older kid here, so you should be able to understand this. Buddy, I want you to think about the big picture here. I don't care how good you are now. I want you to think about how good you're going to have to be in order to play at a high level. Having coached two sons play major college baseball, I have an understanding of what it takes to get there. I've worked for enough organizations, the Nationals, and done stuff with the Mariners and a bunch of colleges to understand that what they are looking for. And they are looking for guys that can hit baseballs to all three fields. Okay, so I can just watch one swing and show you have the mentality probably for it, and you should be able to understand this. Where you are right now, from your body standpoint, Drake, right where you are in that picture right there, is where you need to be at contact. That's where your chest needs to be facing, your belt buckle needs to be facing at contact, right where it is now. Whoops, right there. That'd be even better, but I'll take that right there, at contact. Okay? And here you are at contact. Okay? It doesn't seem like much, buddy, but I guarantee you it is. Okay? Let's go back to where you were. The longer, Drake, that you can stay square to home plate throughout your swing, the more balls you're going to square up. I'll repeat that. The longer you stay square to home plate throughout your swing, the more balls you're going to square up. So it's critically important that you learn how to use your hands to hit with. Your hands are for speed. Your core muscles and your legs and butt are for power. Okay? Your shoulders have nothing to do with it. Okay? You rotating your upper body to the baseball has nothing to do with it. It's all about you creating resistance between your backside and your front side. What I mean by resistance, God, that back leg is really nice. What I mean by resistance is, how hard, Drake, can you push this knee down to the inside of that foot and keep that foot on the ground? How much energy can you create? How hard can you push it in order to create some energy there? By you pushing that knee down to the inside of that front foot, you're creating resistance. Resistance creates power. Okay? So I'm watching your front foot, and I don't see it leaking at all. I don't see it moving at all, which you're either doing a great job or you've gotten yourself too much on your toe here. You know, your toe. You're right on your tippy toe. Okay, you haven't hit the ball yet. You haven't hit the ball yet. And you can't convince me, young man, that you can push that knee as hard as you can if you are back on the ball of your foot in here. If you were on the ball of your foot instead of being on your toe, you could push that knee harder. I guarantee it. Okay, so it's really important that that's a beautiful look, a beautiful left-handed look, but try to get on the ball of that foot and you'll be able to create more energy on that back side into that front side. Drake, if you don't feel the urge for this foot, your front foot, to either kind of slide out or kind of roll over or peak, then you're not pushing hard enough. It should be almost impossible for you to keep that foot on the ground, that front foot where it is right now. You should have to fight like crazy to keep that foot on the ground. Okay? But from a swing standpoint, okay, from a barrel angle and your descent to the baseball, I've got nothing but good things to say. That is really good. That's really good. A nice power L there. It'd be better if it was right there, but your right arm is in fantastic shape. Your head's right where it's supposed to be. Your legs are really good. I've only seen one swing, too. Let's watch a couple more. Okay, wow, I wish all the guys could do that. That's really good right there. Very, very good. Okay, again, back to the toe issue. Get that thing on the ball of your foot so you can really drive that backside. Okay, let's watch your finish and your extension through the baseball. Okay, classic left-handed look. Two-handed finish. Beautiful. No issues whatsoever. Okay, tougher pitch here. Let's see how you attack this. Getting your legs a little bit more. Very good. Try to get that bat flat. Still, pretty good approach to what you're trying to do there. That's pretty darn good. Okay, so how do we get... You're not far off, Drake, but how do we get a little bit more square? How do we get to this point at contact? Whoops. How do we get to there at contact versus there at contact? Okay. When I send you the eval, buddy, I'm gonna send you a couple of drills to do. One's called dead legs, and one is called split. Okay. Those drills are drills. Okay. So you shouldn't feel the urge to hit the ball as hard as you do normally. This is more of a body feel drill. I want you to get the understanding of what it feels like to use just your hands to hit with. Okay? And not rotate that upper body so much. And split is the same thing. You're going to feel that back hip rotating against your front hip instead of with your front hip. Okay? We've got to find someplace to stop that back hip, and we just rotate it into our front hip without the front hip moving too much. So I'm going to send you a couple of YouTube links, and you'll watch my oldest son Ryan, who played Division I baseball in South Carolina. You'll watch him go through the drill work that I'll talk about a little bit on the YouTube links. But watch those YouTube links. Work on those soft toss or tee work drills, and I think you got a really good opportunity to be a good young hitter. But remember, Drake, don't look at this. Don't look at tomorrow. Look at the big picture. Understand how important it is for you to hit all three fields. Okay? And by staying square longer, you're going to be able to handle balls in the outer half. Not just to hit them, but to drive them. Okay? The guys that stay square to home plate longer have a better opportunity to drive those pitches the other way. And that's what everybody's looking for. The guy that can drive it the other way. Okay? Anything else? I think that's it. Okay, buddy. So you'll get an email from me with those links. And keep working hard. Got a chance to become a really good hitter, I think. And thanks for coming to camp, and we'll see you at the next ABC baseball camp. So long.